Now, I'm not sure if you guys know who Joshua Fabia is, but he is a fucking lunatic. He is like the embodiment of like what an extremely casual sports fan thinks MMA is about, like how everyone in MMA is. He is a fucking idiot, and unfortunately, if you Google Joshua Fabia wiki, the first thing that pops up is Diego Sanchez Wikipedia. So I went ahead and I found this like 2 paragraph article I'm gonna read about who the fuck he is, because there's some very weird information on it, dude. So it says, who is Joshua Fabia? Based in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Fabia is the founder of the School of Self-Awareness and an organization that states its main objective is to help people who want to be of service to the world, which comes from first having empathy, compassion, and love for oneself, and does so by utilizing quote-unquote ancient wisdom with modern innovations. So no doubt if you're watching this video, you've probably seen the infamous video of him chasing around his students with a fucking knife. But this is the video we're going to be looking at today, where it looks like we like never get behind the scenes footage of like these fighter meetings, but they're in the middle of a fucking fighter meeting, and Diego Sanchez, who's apparently one of his fighters, it comes to a conclusion, and then he does his little fucking thing.
Hey, real quick, guys, just because you don't know who the hell I am, and you guys heard a lot of
I like how he takes his hat off
shit
to
talk
introduce
and
himself.
all the good stuff. Let's just cut the bullshit on the commentating. No low blows on this guy. No trying to turn the narrative that he's fucking up his legacy and all that weird stuff. Let's just keep it fair. You want some video? Contact me and I'll send it to you. You want to know?
I like both of their expressions. Neither one of them know what the fuck's going on. And then Diego's standing there like super fucking weird, like watching someone fight his battles. Like, look, I don't get it. How are you gonna be 4'3" and walk into a room?
What's going on?
Like, if Felder wanted to, he would stand up and assassinate both
you
these
dudes. You want to
dudes.
actually talk to the people doing it? You might actually have to fucking talk to me. And coming at him like he's gonna know all this shit.
So he's pointing at the guy behind the camera. I think the guy behind the camera, from what I read in the comments, is Stephan Bonner. I know they like all three trained together or whatever the fuck. Stephan Bonner is actually like a regular in my gym. Every few years he comes down.
So if anybody needs to actually get those answers, you will have to speak to me. And to do that, probably allowing the media to turn the narrative on the guy that's trying to help people here. And when you respect these two legends, it seems a little disrespectful that you don't recognize that they respect me. And if you're going to be the one telling the narrative, that's on you when I'm getting shit on by the public, by millions of people. If you're going to be here like leveraging off of all this.
By the way, people don't shit on him because he's a shitty person or anything. I mean, I know these two dum-dums aren't smart enough to not let this guy manipulate them. So in a way, he's like manipulated Diego and Stephan, which isn't a good thing. But his fucking training techniques and practices are fucking lunacy. That's what he gets shit on for.
Notice I'm on the end of the shitty stick here, and none of you have stood up for anybody that needed to be stood up for. And that's real. You guys are like the tough guys and all this stuff. If nobody's
Man, I
gonna...
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know? You know what I'm referring to?
No, I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay.
And I haven't called one of Diego's fights where you've been in his corner.
No,
so,
I'm talking in general because of
well,
what
it's not my job to talk about what the public is talking about outside. It's my job to talk about this athlete
Absolutely,
and,
sir.
and his performance.
That's not what I'm referring to. That's not what I'm referring to, and I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to talk straight about this man's legacy, and in these last moments
Diego does not know what to do or how to stand.
When there's weird things being done, like the camera put on him to ask him questions, when you know that it's illegal to ask.
Right, but what I'm saying is none of us.
I understand, and that's all the reason why I'm saying this to you now, because it's fair to say that. That's my point, and I just don't feel that the past couple fights, this man has gotten a fair end of the stick, and sure.
So real quick, for the people that don't know, Diego was in a fight with Michelle Pereira in like the 170 pound division, I think, and Michelle landed an illegal blow that Diego milked the fuck out of, literally milked the fuck out of. Like, dude, I'm never the person to jump on that bandwagon where it's like, okay, somebody's just looking for a way out, but this dude was literally looking for a way out. Like asking the ref weird questions like, oh, if I say I can't continue, is it a win? and then the ref not wanting to answer that question because obviously that would go into Diego's decision. And then, like, after he quits, he says it was a veteran move, whatever the fuck that means. That was so stupid. So that's what he's referring to right there.
Shit I sure haven't either, okay? Because nobody's actually talked to me, met me, moved with me, yet there's a whole lot of shit talked about me and discrediting this man's opinion on what he knows.
Man, the internet is, the media is brutal, bro. We all get it every day. I have somebody tell me to kill myself every day on social media.
I understand, man. I understand.
But it's also quite disrespectful of you to come in here filming this with your speech to us when all of us
Oh, don't
here
get on
have the
Megan
utmost
Olivia's
respect for
backside.
all of you. And it's our job as working for the promotion to respect Diego and everyone around him. We have nothing but good things to say about him. So it's very, it's odd you're filming it while you're trying to lecture
I'm
us.
just documenting everything. That's all I've done. But the reality is I'm saying this because of what has happened in the past. Is nobody going to acknowledge that the
You
media...
looked at me, well, no, there's no doubt there
Okay,
been some
okay.
unfair. Hang on,
I'm just asking.
The only thing we care about is telling Diego's story, not yours, candidly. And that's
Absolutely,
what
and that's what I'm...
Right.
Put in an article.
That's
That's
what
all.
this dude's really pissed about. It's not all about him.
We need to listen to this. We don't need to listen
No,
to
no,
this.
no.
You're telling us to try to give us a riot act and how we should do our broadcast.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
We're not
It's a respect
It has
thing,
to
man.
do with me and the end of my career. So please
Which we
listen.
respect, but
Please
we're
listen,
going
bro.
on a diatribe about
Because
something
my
that has
last
nothing
fight,
to do with it.
No,
No,
the
listen,
last fight
listen.
was. Listen, man. My last fight, the commentary was horrible on me, man. They disgraced me in my own hometown, man. They were calling me a chicken. Daniel Cormier was saying how
'Cause you
I
were.
was drooling at the mouth. Like, there was a lot going on, man. There was a lot going on, and we're just here to talk to you guys.
And that's all I'm
And
saying is if we're
we're
going to
not
be
trying to
honest
fight
and
with
look
you
at
guys
that,
here, man.
I'm saying this man deserves a fair shot in the sense of let's not go 30 seconds into it and tell the narrative, oh, any more kicks like that, Diego's done. Yet he's not bleeding and he's coming out of the round.
I like how he's
perfectly.
saying this, but Diego literally quit in his last fight. Like, actually quit. Like, whether he can continue or could have continued or not, which he could have, he literally quit. So I don't know what he means by that.
Safe and sound.
It
So I'm
happens
curious.
to all the fighters. It doesn't matter who you are. It happens to all the fighters.
You're right. It does.
But you can't control what they're seeing and relaying to the
I understand that. And
and
all
that
I'm saying
also
is
has
a
nothing
fair
to do
shot
with
of
you
letting
or
it
your
be seen.
school or your teaching.
What's that?
That also has nothing to do with you or your school or your teaching.
No,
What
it has.
they're seeing in the game
Absolutely.
and relaying. So
Absolutely. What
that's
I'm
just what it seems like you're doing. You're making it about yourself, and it's about Diego.
I'm sorry
none
it
of us
seems
have-
like that. It
none
was
of
I like
us
how he
have
acts
commentating
offended. Like, he's like, what?
That I'm referring
Disrespectful
to.
about you.
No, you don't. Okay. I'm sorry if your guys are moving so fast in your own worlds with your own articles. Maybe you're not aware of the negative impacts of the media and the things
Dude,
that
it's like, obviously, as far as like people shitting on him and shitting on Diego and there being articles written about him, clearly there are, right? A lot of them are really just, like they're extremely justified, and I don't think anyone would argue against that. But it's like also no one gives a fuck about it. No one cares about Diego Sanchez nowadays, generally speaking, as far as like when the headline's made about him, it's not colossal. That's what I mean by that. And quite literally, no one gives a fuck about Joshua Fabia. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia. So it's like, yeah, these articles are made, but 3 people see them.
at this man for over a year and a half that have to do with self-esteem, psychology, and all that shit that everybody's wondering about. And I'm trying to understand, why is it so hard to talk about respect in that context? I'm just asking for a fair plate. And in the context of commentating and seeing something fair, I kind of think if we're already going to talk negatively before anything even happens, that's painting the picture so nobody sees things clear.
Well,
and
I'm
that's,
happy to
that's
connect
all I'm
with you
saying.
after the fact to get a
That's-
little bit more insight
that's
into
all
what
I'm
you're doing.
saying.
I can't
Thank
speak
you,
to
John.
Daniel Cormier.
I
You know how much I
appreciate
respect you.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I was not Rio Rancho, nor was Paul, right? But I will connect with you and I will try to. I mean, but all I have mentioned on the air is your alignment.
No, absolutely. And if you don't understand what I'm referring to and why I'm speaking adamant like this, please go to Google, go to YouTube, and just, real quick, put in my name.
He said real
And
quick,
then
as
see
if
what's
everyone was
going-
about to drop what they were doing and start researching this
Going with
dude.
the slander.
I've seen it.
Okay, so you've seen it.
We're all well aware of it.
Oh, so if you're well aware, why are we acting like this didn't happen? Why are
Because
you
it's not
talking?
in this
This
room.
is not about you.
It's
This is
not from me.
Diego's fighter meeting.
There's no reason.
But it has
for
to
us
do
yell
with
at
him.
him.
That's my point.
Because you're disrespecting us, and we have other athletes that are waiting right now to be in this room to have the opportunity that Diego just had, and you're lecturing us on something that
Nobody's
we
lecturing. I'm
haven't even
trying
done.
to ask for a fair plight. If that's too much to ask for, clearly it's fine. I was just asking.
Sounded like
And
a stern witness.
We're
Dude,
always
Diego's
giving a
changed
fair
his
shot to
posture like
everyone.
10 fucking times.
Everyone. It is our job.
I understand that you've done that. I'm just saying, in this man's experience and what I've witnessed, some things don't seem quite level or fair or just. And when my name has been slandered, when this man's name, legacy, and his career that you would so admire has been slandered, but that part doesn't matter, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, this doesn't make any sense. He's like expecting this room full of fighters, or a room full of people, employees of the UFC, to just do nothing but stick up for Diego Sanchez every time someone roasts him. Literally, justifiably. Like, holy shit, dude. If you roast him for the Michelle Pereira fight, dude, in my opinion, you're extremely justified. Because I look at it the same fucking way. But it's no one's duty in this fucking room to stick up for him. Like, he's talking about how DC was saying a bunch of bullshit. Go say some shit to DC. Holy fucking hell.
When I'm here helping at the end of his career. That's all. That's all.
hear you.
Okay. And I say this out of respect for this same man. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though nobody gives a shit. That's the point, man. Like, I care about him just the same as you say you care. And you're not respecting me for doing that.
Yeah, watch his last fight. You could see why that hurt his feelings a little bit, you know? So
But on top of it,
That's all.
if the media is going to...
Totally, listen, that's totally understandable, but delivering the message could be in a much
When-
more
We hear
respectful
you.
way.
When will-
Where
when-
you're not filming it to try to
She's not
get
saying the
clout or
when,
something.
she's talking about the how.
Yes.
We don't need to film anything.
You're filming it, not
That's
us.
fine. That's fine. Just like filming me in the octagon and using it against me. Same shit, man. Like, stop. I'm not putting this on the internet. I'm having a civil conversation.
Which, as far as I know, no one in this room has control over.
It's a problem? Like, seriously, do you guys not see that? I'm just talking, and it's a problem. That's interesting. That's interesting when all I'm doing is bringing
Man,
light
I
to
didn't
this
sign
man.
up for your lecture class.
I'm out, man. Nobody wanted to lecture you.
Press the green button.
None of them can be skewed to determine what they're going to say on TV because you don't like the narrative that they went down. That's not how the commentary works. What articles are written, we don't write articles, right? That's not our part.
John Anik's out of his
But if
seat.
they
John
see
Anik's
something,
about to whoop
their
somebody's
job's to
ass.
provide color and context to what they're seeing. And
He's ready to fucking
it's not
go.
always correct or right, but that's their job. And maybe it won't be painted perfectly in how you like it.
Oh, that's
but if
Diego.
you
That
say
confused
something
me.
Like a guy won a first round that they don't agree with, it's their job to say that. They don't have to agree with you, and you don't have to agree with them. But they're still going to have to do their job respectfully. If you felt it was disrespectful, then we appreciate you bringing that to light, and we'll try and see if we can balance that commentary. But if you say in a corner,
I don't even think there's anything. Oh yeah, so it's coming to a close, and someone that is talking that I can't really hear, and I don't really know. So, dude, this dude is a fucking lunatic. Real quick to close this out. Fabia chases. Holy shit! I'm like trying to type over my microphone. There we go. It's like that fucking first thing that pops up. See if we can find like a short clip of it. Holy shit, that's loud. Holy shit, it's in fucking 360p. Like, it's literally, what in the fuck? This legit just seems like a parody though. There's no way this is legit. Let's read some comments. Damn, this is like only 345 views? I'm a low-key think that that's just a troll. There's no fucking way, dude. Holy hell. Damn. So, dude, that's that dude in a fucking nutshell. He is an absolute nutcase. Now it's a weird video to go over, but I seen that today, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, that dude is a fucking weirdo. Like an actual weirdo. Who just has the chutzpah to just stand in front of, like, a room full of people, one, a professional assassinator in Paul Felder who would literally destroy him and Diego at the same damn time at this point in Diego's career, and give some speech about how he hurt someone's feelings. Like, why could Diego not just say that? I don't get it. See y'all later.